Yes, now everyone, welcome back to the Hull City Past and Present Evo to Glory. It is episode number 25. We've got so much to look at in this episode. We've got a lot of Evos to get through that are expiring very soon. So without further ado, let's get straight into the content. As always though, before we get into the video, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below, all that good stuff. It helps a lot to grow the channel, and we are of course on the road to 150 subs, so any help towards getting to that goal will be massively appreciated. So yeah, without further ado then, let's get into the video. So we have got one Evo to talk about so far, one that's active, which is this LAKEY in the Test of Time. This was a training camp Evo, so one that could only be done on the companion app or the web app, so I thought I may as well just send him into this one because it's probably the best option. It takes a long time though. I think it's like 12 days, yeah, 12 days, 12 hours till this LAKEY Evo is finished, which is a long time. It's a shame there's no way to sort of cut down that time in the Evo at all, but yeah, we can't complain because that card that comes out the other side of it is a very nice one. Now if we head on over to the main section, Evolutions, we have got so many to have a look at. A lot of brand new ones actually. Jack of all trades is brand new. I'm not going to try and say this one because I will butcher it completely, but there is this one which is paid for 100k, and there's one that also released as an SBC, which if we head on over to rewards and cosmetics, it should be all the way down at the end. There it is, the free version, which we can also do on someone as well, if we choose to do both of them. Yeah, Centre Stage is still there, Puppeteer is still there, Renaissance Man is still there, the President is also there as well. The one we are going to focus on though in this episode is the President and Renaissance Man, because there is a very interesting chain that we can do, as you will have seen by the thumbnail. We're turning a centre back into a centre attacking midfielder, and I believe he should also be able to play as a striker. So if we have a look at the President Evo, which is the one that we have to do first, yeah, let's have a look and see who this Evo is going to be done on. And there is our option, Matthew Pennington. It's a bit of a rogue one. Of course, he is obviously a past City player as he currently plays for Blackpool. But yeah, I thought, why the hell not? It's an interesting card. You'll see at the end of the chain how it comes out as a cam / striker. It is an unreal card, by the way. But yeah, Matthew Pennington, of course, played for us in that shambolic season where we got relegated to League One. I don't even think he played that much, to be honest. I think he might have played like less than 20 odd games. So yeah, quite a forgetful past City player, but he's got a game face in game. Yeah, can't complain with that. Matthew Pennington in this Evo goes from a 67 up to a 75 overall. We'll get this one started and finished so we can look at the second part of the Evo chain, which takes this card to the next level, and you'll understand why I did this Evo, because it is an unreal card. So yeah, I'll get this one sent for 100,000 coins courtesy of our FUT Champs rewards. We are back up to 278,000 coins, so yeah, 100k on this one. Get it started and I'll see you very shortly to claim it. One random Evo that we're going to throw into this one as well is the Jack of all trades Evo, which is a Immortals promo Evo. It's a weird one because it allows your right wing / right mid to play as a right back or a centre mid, and there's a few options for this. We've not got many, and the ones that we have are not fantastic either, to be honest. Now if we scroll down a little bit, we have of course this Liam Delap, but his actual Winter Wildcards card fits into a very nice Evo that we have active. So we are not going to do it on Liam Delap. We can also do it on this Marcus Force, who comes out as a decent little card in fairness. Can play as a right back with fullback ++. If we were to find another Evo for him to fit, he would probably be quite good. But I think the one, and you'll have seen it just before, that we're going to do this Evo on is this Harry Wilson, because he goes from an 86 to a 92 overall, and just look at those stats, by the way. Yeah, 93 pace, 88 shooting, 88 passing, 91 dribbling, 89 defending and 87 physical for a 5'8" right mid / right back, because that is where we'd probably be playing him. yeah, fullback plus plus, as always, this Evo is the one that gives fullback plus plus. Some decent playstyles. It doesn't actually give a playstyle plus, which I thought was strange, but yeah, in terms of the in-games, everything is bright green apart from his aggression, which is not the end of the world. 99 stamina. Obviously his agility and balance was already insane, and it like gets boosted even higher. Pace is fantastic for a fullback. Strength as well, considering what he starts as, is very nice. So yeah, I thought, why not? We may as well just send it. It doesn't take long. It takes, I think it's 8 games in total, so we'll get working on that one in the background and get this one finished by the end of the video, and probably try him out, because obviously we do of course have the team of the year Harry Wilson, but he's getting to the point where he's a little bit slow and sluggish, and I think he might need like a further boost, unfortunately, to sort of like bring him back up to the power curve essentially. But yeah, this Harry Wilson 86 in form we are going to send into this Jack of all trades Evo. It's a bit of a random one, but we're all for it here. Where of course we're doing a centre back to a cam Evo in the same video, so a right mid to a right back is not quite as insane, is it? But yeah, Harry Wilson 86 in form, completely free Evo. Yeah, we'll get that one started as well, and working on that in the background, and hopefully be able to claim it before the end of the video. In addition to that Harry Wilson, we do also have one more that we're going to do in this episode. It is the Puppeteer Evo. We didn't actually have, well, I do have someone that fits it, but he was going to go into another Evo until we got that chain that we're doing on Pennington. So yeah, if we check out who we have, he pops up instantly. Tom Kearney is the one that's going to go into this. Goes from an 87 all the way to a 92 overall, with some very well-rounded, nice stats, to be honest. 87 pace, 86 shooting, 92 passing and dribbling, 83 defending, and 87 physical. So yeah, we're going to send this one, and potentially another one as well, because it expires fairly soon. So we've got a lot to work on off camera, but the main focus is that Pennington Evo chain. So yeah, we'll get this one started as well as the other two, and then probably by the end of the video be able to claim it and see the full card, and maybe, like last episode, play a game with them and see how they all perform. The Evo that we will send, as well as all the others we have going in this episode, is this Centre Stage Evo. Now, it is 80,000 coins, and it is for a left mid. It also does expire in a day, so that is kind of why I'm essentially being forced into starting this Evo. So yeah, we kind of have to do this, because when it expires, I'll not be able to access my PlayStation, because I'll be away. So yeah, I won't have access to it, and I wouldn't of course be able to record it and put in the video. So yeah, it's 80,000 coins, as I said. It is for a left mid, and we have two very nice options. We've got, of course, as you can see, Kamil Grzycki and KLP. Now, it would be a 50-50 between these two, but it is essentially a 100-0 in favour of KLP, because that Grzycki you see on screen fits that Spanish Evo, the 2RS Mi Idol, or however you say it. I'm definitely butchering that, but yeah, he fits that one, which we will probably cover in next episode, that one and the paid version, both of those two. So yeah, we'll have a look at that one in next episode. But the reason why is because KLP bizarrely has too much physical. He has too much physical, so his the max is 84 and he has 86, so obviously he doesn't fit the Evo, but that Kamil Grzycki does, and he will get some very nice playstyles, and I think it's probably worth doing it on him. It looks a decent Evo, and yeah, let's have a look and see how this KLP comes out of this Evo, and yeah, we'll focus on that other one later on, probably in the next episode. So yeah, KLP, if we put him through this one, goes from an 87 all the way up to a very nice 92 overall card. Of course, 90 pace, 89 shooting, 90 passing, 92 dribbling, and stays the same at 86 physical. We'll send this one for 80,000 coins and get started on that, as well as all the others. And yeah, next time you see me, we'll probably be claiming all of these Evos, and then most likely putting Pennington into the next stage. So yeah, 80,000 coins on this Centre Stage Evo. Of course, we're doing it on KLP, who goes back to a active Evo green. And yeah, as you can see, we have started and have almost finished some of the Evos that we have going. We've almost finished that Wilson. Same for the Kearney. We only need to play one more game for both of them, and then yeah, we are going to have to get cracking on Pennington, and I'll probably activate KLP at the same time, and yeah, we'll get started on them and get them completed. Right then lads, as I said, we'll be back, and we have got 2 of the 4 to claim, and the other 2 of course have only got a game left. Kearney, we just need to win one more game, and then on the second page Harry Wilson literally just needs to be played with one more time. So yeah, we'll claim this KLP first, obviously going from an 87 rated to a 92 with that Rapid Plus. Yeah, an unreal card, and I cannot wait to use him when we get into a game later on in the episode. But yeah, the main focus is not on that KLP, it is on this man, Matthew Pennington. Of course, not a massive upgrade, only going to a 75, but if we claim this one now, as we see, 67 to a 75 rated, and in fairness, the stats on that card aren't actually that bad for a 75, they're pretty decent if I do say so. But yeah, if we scroll on over to Evolutions, and there it is, Renaissance Man on the first page. So if we have a look and filter it by League One, Blackpool, there he is, Matthew Pennington fits the Evo, of course, and let's have a look at what he comes out as. So initially goes up to a 79, all the stats are almost 80 plus. 83 is the next stage with some unreal stat boosts, 87, 92, 92 overall, and yeah, that is it's a strange but an unreal card. So yeah, 92 overall, Matthew Pennington from a 75, with 88 pace, 93 shooting, 91 passing, and 93 dribbling. So yeah, without further ado, we are going to send 100,000 coins on this Matthew Pennington and get started on him as soon as possible. And yeah, well, I mean, next time you're going to see me, I'll probably be claiming the other two Evos, but yeah, hopefully the time you see me after that, we'll be using all of these in a game, and I cannot wait. And there we have it, one game of squad battles later, and Harry Wilson and Tom Kearney are both ready to be claimed. I just actually realised they're both Fulham players, aren't they? Which is kind of weird and cool, I guess. But yeah, Harry Wilson claimed from an 86 to a 92 overall. Yeah, it's such a weird card, but I actually cannot wait to use him because 89 defending, 87 physical, as well as that 93 pace. It's just a shame that he doesn't have any playstyle pluses, which is kind of weird considering he's a 92, but yeah, we'll get him claimed. And of course, the other one that we have ready to claim is Tom Kearney, going from an 87 all the way up to a 92 overall, getting some nice playstyles and some nice stats alongside that upgrade. Yeah, we'll get him into the team, and obviously I'll work on that Pennington Evo off camera, and then hopefully the next time you'll see me, I'll be claiming that and we'll be ready to play a game with the boys. There we go then, as if by magic. It has been a few hours for me, but it'll obviously be seconds for you. We have completed the second part of the Evo chain for Pennington, which we will claim straight away and send him into the active squad, going from a 75, of course, all the way up to a very nice 92 overall. Now then, this is what the team is looking like. It's got some rogue Evos in it. We do actually need to move this Pennington further up the field. Of course, we will swap him with an actual centre back and then put him up top. But yeah, Harry Wilson at right back with that full back plus role that he has gained. Unfortunately, no playstyles, which is kind of frustrating at this point, especially as a 92 overall. Tom Kearney, 92 overall again, 5-star, 5-star, looking like a very nice card. The third 92. Keane Lewis Potter, playing as a left winger. Of course, no actual roles for a left winger, which is annoying, but yeah, his card is very nice in game. And then obviously the fourth 92 overall, all four of them gone up to a 92. And that is it in terms of this episode. Yeah, some very nice cards, a lot of new additions. I think that Pennington is going to be an interesting one for the striker spot. Of course, we have also got that Bedia, who we've been using recently. But yeah, all four of the new additions are very good. It's just a shame, as I've said previously, that this Harry Wilson doesn't have any play styles, because I think if he did, he'd be even better. But yeah, a fantastic episode in terms of Evos. We've got so many to add to if we head on over to the past and present team. Yeah, we've got so many to add to this, because yeah, we've got a lot to catch up on still in terms of Evos, and yeah, but yeah, that is it in terms of this episode. I hope you have all enjoyed. As always, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe down below. Of course, we are still on the road to 150 subs, so any help in getting towards that goal would be hugely appreciated. And yeah, I hope you have all enjoyed. Let me know down below how your Evos are coming along and who you've had in the most recent ones, if you've had any interesting chains from centre back to cam like myself. So yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed. I'll see you lot next time. Have a good one. Peace.